first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And Ezekiel Elliott, by the way, he was the first Cowboy with a rushing touchdown and a receiving touchdown in a season opener. He scored both of the Cowboys' touchdowns in that 20-17 loss to the Rams in Week 1. Zeke finishing the 22 carries in just under 100 yards. He had 96 total. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
First and 10 at the 25.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 25-yard line. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already in the field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now either way. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 28 yards. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
And that's another route that defenders would vote to take out of the game.
A real route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they sit out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up first and 10 at their own 22. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good. That middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
They go play action now. Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
It's a gain of
25 yards that time. So 4 plays, Charles, all passes here on the opening drive and already in the red zone.
And even if you're planning for them to throw the football a lot, on the opening drive, if they go 4 for 4 on you, you're off balance on defense. I've been there.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
complete.
From 13 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Younghoe Koo to kick off for Atlanta.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here come the Cowboys again, ready for their next possession. And this Dallas team lost in Week 1, Charles, at Los Angeles. Close game all the way down to the wire in that Sunday night opener, and a lot of talk after the contest certainly centered around the offensive pass interference call on Michael Gallup. What did you make? Well, got me hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. The this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
46-yard line.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
I know this made me jump in the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get advantage that way.
And he's able to get this one down to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Pollard, the ball carrier.
Grady Jarrett on the tackle there. Remember how he emerged in the Super Bowl against New England? Continues to step his play up. Was a Pro Bowler for the first time after 2019.
Open man Lamb. It's complete. And that's down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 17-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. He's showing the different ways he can hit you in this first quarter. 1 rushing, 1 receiving touchdown.
He's showing us he's not just a stereotype, isn't he? Not just a guy who carries the ball in the backfield, can get out into space, make plays with his hands downfield. That's a pretty good combination right there.
Defensively, you'd prefer to be going against the stereotype, wouldn't you?
At least you know where he is, right? That gives you a chance to get more people to him and get him on the ground.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Now here come the Falcons again. Get set for their next offensive drive. Yeah, the Seattle Seahawks were their Week 1 opponent, Charles, and Seattle came into Atlanta, got the 38-25 victory. So now the Falcons coming off back-to-back losing seasons in 2020, not off to a promising start. But he's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first down to the 36.
Number 21.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
The tackle made at the 36.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And almost intercepted. If he could have picked it, maybe some space to go the other way. Instead, it's 3rd down.
And 7 yards.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. They'll throw underneath for Gurley. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
20-yard line.
They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
The ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
There's a run there by Todd Gurley, and we all know he's looking to rebound from the least productive season of his career. And I think Atlanta presents him a great opportunity to do just that. They'll use him really well running it as well as catching it out of the backfield.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. He completes it to Jones. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Cowboys 14, Falcons 7.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now it's Ryan. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Aldon Smith drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. They get the sack on the blitz, but it was 3rd and inches. Are you surprised like I am they weren't running the football there?
I'm right there with you. I would have thought it worst. Quarterback sneak, try and pick up the first down and move on. But instead, I think they thought they could catch him by surprise and maybe hit something deep.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. And that's Elliott, complete.
Prescott's pass.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Prescott's pass.
And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the 1st. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. You know, it'll be interesting to see the type of season that Dalton Schultz has because he's going to be asked to step up following the knee injury to Blake Jarwin in the season-opening loss against the LA Rams. Schultz in that game, 1 catch for 11 yards, but those numbers, they may figure to trend up. Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out, and they were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. So again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it up to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
To Julio Jones.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Catch there by Julio Jones, and let's face it, we're almost running out of ways to say he's great. So let's put it into this context. 3rd among active players in receiving yards, starting 2020, just 852.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
On third down, Ryan. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. They start on the ground with Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. On the stop there defensively, Tyler Davis. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
The give is to Elliott. And he's only able to for a pickup of 2.
Brady Jarrett.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Elliott. That's good for a Cowboy.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Oliver brought him down. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Elliott.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to a mark.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. It's Schultz. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there and a first down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Schultz. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. First down, Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Coverage by Keane.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To the air again, Prescott. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the win.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Matt Ryan and the Falcon offense set to get going again. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure that his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey,
and that's caught inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
46 yards on the
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Call it a gain of 13 yards on the play. And it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
First down, Falcons.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one has been a hard-hitting affair to this point, and you got to expect we'll see more of the same in the second half. And to bring the action your way, let's get it right back out to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And the ball on the 30. Here's second. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
I know I'm one of those that overuses certain terms, and this one, explosive, is what we use for a lot of receivers, but that's Calvin Ridley. Nice catch there, and not only is he explosive, he's been very productive. Since being drafted in 2018, one of the top touchdown rates in the league as a wide receiver.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Gurley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Anthony Brown.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're in game imposing its will.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 22.
And there's a catch by Todd Gurley, and that has to remind us that's exactly what we've seen in him throughout his career when he's at his best. He can run it, He can catch it. He led the league in total yards from scrimmage in 2017 with nearly 3,000. Todd Gurley, when he's on point, is quite a weapon for the Atlanta Falcons.
Dontari Poe in on the stop.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Ryan. It's brought over the middle by Hurst. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
First and goal.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. On first and goal, Gurley. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be second and goal now. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They are really...
And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter, out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
20.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is Tony Pollard. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Cowboys take over first and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Again, it's Elliott. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 43-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Schultz. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on first. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left. Things at 20. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent, that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Now throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Ryan. He finds Smith out of the backfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the pickup, brings up
2nd and 2.
At the Cowboys' 47-yard line.
Here's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up.
They go play action with Ryan. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. It's Ryan. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. On first down, it's Gurley. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He was brought down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's in. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself,
and he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons have broken our tie. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Complete to Dalton Schultz.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing. Prescott. Short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a Prescott from the gun. Carried quickly here, and that's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Falcons 43-yard line.
Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. So they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. They saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
1st and 10 at their own 23.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. On first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 12 yards there and a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, and it's 2nd down. Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today, to try and get him over 100 yards.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 43. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 12 yards there and a first down.
At the 31.
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field.
And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Julio Jones, 31 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Taken in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to fight the fact they had a tough first half. He was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. And that's Elliott, complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Flush to his right. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott, and he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Oh, the Cowboys recovered it. Yes, Cowboy football. So they've accomplished half the mission, Charles. They get the onside kick. They do need a touchdown here, but they've got some time to do it.
In the excitement, there's no need to press. Plenty of time. They have the opportunity. Now they just need to execute and finalize things.
That one complete to Elliott. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now the catch to their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
4th down, Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. They had to go through with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And finally down at the 9-yard line. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Gurley. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, a little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 2-score game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be then. This game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.